It's the C-Diz Show that you gotta watch. It's the greatest show that you'll ever watch. It's the C-Diz Show, and I wanna show that you. It's the C-Diz Show that I will want, and it's the C-Diz Show, 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 and it's the C-Diz Show. We made it alive. We survived the rapture. This is the C-Diz Show. I am your host, Cesar Davila. It is Monday, May 23rd, 2011. And this is a show full of sass, sports, and stuff. Let's get on with the news, baby. Oh, I almost forgot. Alright, let's do this. Now, there were two big basketball games over the weekend. The Dallas Mavericks and the Oklahoma City Thunder played on Saturday. Dallas Mavericks came out with the victory on that one, and then Chicago Bulls and the Heat played last night, and the Bulls unfortunately lost. So we're not even going to talk about the Bulls game. We're not even going to talk about the Mavs game. What I wanted to talk to you guys about was the sideline reporter for ESPN, Doris Burke, was asked to give a little last insight into the game. You know, as a journalist and maybe reporter someday, it kind of pains me to see these things when reporters mess up and when they struggle.
One last report. Let's check in with Doris Burke courtside. Doris.
Stuart, Jason Kidd told us this morning after shoot-around that as an opponent, this arena is as loud and as good as it gets in the NBA. Several other guys have told me that this as close as any arena in the NBA to... Sorry about that. 3, 2, 1. Stuart, Jason Kidd saying this morning after shoot-around that as an opponent, this arena is as loud and as good as it gets in the NBA. Several other players saying...
Oh, yeah. So this arena is the loudest that the players think that it gets when it's the loudest in the... Wait. No, the arena is the loudest that the opponents say that it gets... Or it gets the loudest when the opponent... I'm just kidding, Doris. No, you do. She's a great reporter, and she just had a little trouble. But it's kind of funny to look at to see people struggling on TV like that. So sorry. Now I'm all about having a good time, celebrating good times. So over the weekend, South China was playing in a FA match, and one of their players, Kwok Keen Pong, scored a goal. It was 1-1 at the time, so they went up 2-1. You know, the guy's ready to celebrate, and his teammate comes from behind. That's what she said, to celebrate with him, and accidentally hits him in the nose, breaks his nose. A bittersweet moment. You score a goal, you break your nose. Was it worth it? I don't know. When I started this show, I said I was going to talk about 3 people a lot. Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, and Taylor Swift. I haven't talked about any of them up until now. We're going to talk about Tom Brady. My boy, Tommy T. Bizzle, the greatest champ to ever live, except for Michael Jordan. You know, he's got that long, cool hair. He's married to Giselle. He's got a lot of things going for him. I'm sure he doesn't care about his image, but man... I supported him when he was in Brazil dancing, and he looked like a buffoon. I supported him when he was crying, talking about how he wasn't drafted until the 199th pick in the NFL draft. But there's this picture that came out over the weekend. He was at he was vacationing in Mexico, and he was going down a water slide, and it's just disappointing to see that. He looks like a woman, and I don't even know what to say anymore. What's next? Is he gonna dress up like a woman? Is he gonna pull an Oscar De La Hoya? I mean, come on, Brady. You're better than that, bro. You're better than that. I don't even know what to say anymore, man. I'm done. I'm done talking about Brady for today. Disappointed. You look like a girl. And the last sports story that I want to talk to you guys about was a couple of months ago, a San Francisco Giants fan, Brian Stowe, he went to go watch a baseball game, Dodgers and Giants, at Dodger Stadium. And after the game, when he was leaving, he was just walking to his car. He was attacked by two Dodgers fans, senseless. They blindsided him and just kept beating him. He went into a coma and has brain damage. At the beginning, no one was coming up forward with any leads. People didn't think they were ever going to catch the criminals. But money talks, and a $200,000 reward was set out for these bastards. And just the other day, one of the suspected attackers was caught. He is in jail, and they are looking for his accomplice. And even though it won't fix the damage that Stowe's brain has received thanks to these idiots, it is good to see that there is some kind of justice in the LAPD. And I hope Stowe gets a full recovery, and I hope these bastards go to jail for a really long time. I understand the passion of sports, but there's a limit. So let's talk some stuff. I got like 4 videos, I think, for you guys today. The first one is this guy. He's on some hill. I'm not big on four-wheeling or off-roading, but that's probably because I've never done it, but I am willing to try it once. This guy, he makes a rollover look cool. He's on his Jeep, it starts flipping, and the guy just pops out and lands on his feet like he planned it. I'm sure it wasn't planned, but it looked cool. Now this dude is freaking cool. This video tripped me out. I guess some people are just dedicated to what they've got to do, and I'm sure this man mows his lawn on a certain day, no matter what. And so in this town, it's hailing like crazy. These hails that are coming down look pretty damn big. And this guy will not be defeated. He's out there, and he's mowing his lawn in the hail. That's a dedicated person right there.
Guy on a lawnmower in this hailstorm, he has got to be absolutely insane. This guy, he's got his hand on his head. Oh no, he just pulled his shirt up over his head.
You're killing me with your talking. We're gonna sound like hillbillies when they send us in the fox, because I'm trying to get good videos.
The grass ain't gonna cut itself. Now there's this video I saw from some other, it's a different somewhere in a different country, Russia maybe. But this guy, this guy has a Coke and Mentos, and he puts the Mentos inside of the Coke, right? And he starts shaking it up a little bit. I don't know why or who gave him this idea. Then he starts smacking it around. Something bad is bound to happen with all that carbonation and the Mentos and And eventually, I think it's after the 3rd time, thing just goes nuts and goes into the guy. Hits the camera in the face! Or hits the camera in the lens, whatever. But look at that. That's pretty cool. I mean, what are the odds that exact thing happens? That's a freaking cool video to watch. And it kind of looks like a rocket taking off. And it's just it's a Diet Coke, by the way, but it's a cool video. I like it. So I'm going to leave you guys with one last video. It's another reporter messing up and getting frustrated at herself. Before I do that, I want to say goodbye. I want to thank you for watching the C-Diz Show. If you're going to see anything, C-Diz. I want to thank the sponsors, Lifestyles. Stay horny, my friends. Hope you have a wonderful Monday. I will see you next time. And thank you for watching. Adios, motherfucker!
News 8's Erica Groh tells us tonight the allegations came to light after a parent said one of their kids was hurt.
2 teachers here at Clinton Avenue Elementary in New Haven are being investigated for... It's a lot to remember, because I'm stupid.
It's the C-Diz Show that you gotta watch. It's the greatest show that you'll ever watch. It's the C-Diz Show, and I wanna show that it's the C-Diz Show that I will want. And it's the C-Diz Show, 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 and it's the C-Diz Show.